Cheers, yo. I had to take a shower. I was feeling awful, so I took a shower. But anywho, now I feel better. And I swear there's something about a shower that really, really ruins my buzz. I didn't, probably because I didn't drink in the shower like I normally do. But anywho, so Friday. Ugh. Jaclyn and I had like the best intentions of having like just a calm night at her apartment, and I was just gonna spend the night if like we got too drunk, you know. So she texted me, no, she called me, um, and we made plans to meet at 8 o'clock. And so I had, I think I did on Friday a couple vlogs and was drinking a little bit. So I took a shower and a nap, just like calmed down a little bit, and then went to my work to get a cup of coffee and hang out for a little bit. So I got there at like 7. And at 7:30, like she hadn't called me, she hadn't texted me back or anything. So I went to Don Pablo's and had a beer. And then I had another beer, and then she called me and was like, "Hey, Trevor's on his way to come pick you up." And I was like, "Perfect, fine. Trevor's her boyfriend." And so Trevor came and got me, and we chat for a little bit. And then we got to her house, and he left and went outside. And I was like, "So what's the plan?" And she's like, "Well, we're going downtown, and we're getting wild tonight." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. What happened to a nice night in?" And she was like, "Well, we just broke up. He wants me out of the house. I want out of the house. I just need like a day away from him." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, let's go downtown." So she's getting ready. We have a couple beers, and then we go to bar number one, which is called the Drinkery, and it's my favorite bar downtown. And we have, I have a beer, and she has a vodka, and then we have shots of vodka. And then I have a beer, and she has a vodka, and then we have shots of vodka. So we had 4 rounds. And then it's time for bar number two. I threw up at that bar. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And she's like, "If you're throwing up." And I'm like, "Oh, no, 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 I'm not throwing up." And I did. I threw up. And I felt immediately better. But, you know, at that time, it's like, I really should go home if it's this early. It's like 10:30, and I've already vomited. Like, it's time to go home. And so I told her I didn't throw up. And so we went to this other bar called Rhine House. And I hated it instantly. Like, instantly hated it. And we got shots there, I think. That's all we were doing because we were going to the drag show. And so it was just like 2 bars away. We stopped at Rhine House, wanted a shot, went in, and ended up spending like an hour there. And I was really pissed because she was talking to some people. This guy kept talking to me. And finally, I looked at this guy and I said, "If you're not going to buy me a drink and if you're not going to have sex with me tonight, then stop talking to me." And he quit talking to me. And then she and I promptly left. And so we went to the drag show. Don't remember anything at Below Zero, which is the drag bar. And I love that bar. And I've never been drunk that far, like that drunk, going there. And so for me to like not remember, I remember the old man at the check-in, and I remember going to order a drink, but I'm pretty certain he just gave both of us just waters and told us they were vodkas because it tasted just like water. And so, and I didn't care. At that point, it's probably good that someone's like, they're drunk, they're not going to know. Um, I think by the time we got there, the drag show was ending. Um, and so we decided to go back to Rhine House. Well, she did because she really liked it. So we went back to Rhine House, and that guy was still there. So he was chatting me up a little bit, and then he promised that he's straight. And I'm like, whatever. So we went to a different part of the bar, and I ran like into this girl, and she dropped her drink, and like it broke all over the floor. And I was like, "Why were you standing in my way?" She started crying because she was drunk. So I went to the bar, and I got her another drink, gave it to her, and then her friends was like, "That was so nice of you." And I'm like, whatever. And I walked away. And then we had more shots. And then we went to this other bar. I don't remember where it was. I don't remember how we got in there or figured out where it was. But we wanted a pizza. And so we went and we sat at the bar and we're like, "We want a pizza." And so they served us a pizza with pickles on it. And it was actually the most delicious pizza I'd ever had. But probably just because it was 1 in the morning, and we were plastered. And you will eat anything at 1 in the morning, even a pizza with pickles on it. So at this point, we're sitting at this bar, and like right here is one of those games where you put like dollar bills in, and then like you can just play it whatever. And she wanted to play, but neither of us had dollar bills on us. We were both just using our credit cards. Um, and so that pissed us off. And then there was a bathroom behind us. And I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom. She's like, me too. So we both went to the bathroom at the same time. It was just like one of those like unisex. There was just a toilet, and that was it. So we both went in there, and we just started making out. And then like she sat down to pee, and I was just like there, like looking in the mirror, like fixing my hair. And I took her purse and was just like looking through it to see if she had like hair gel or whatever. And then I peed, and she like freshened up her makeup, and we are just like chatting. And then like we made out again, and then we went back, finished the pizza, left. We are stumbling through the street, like stumbling up and down Main Street, which is super busy right now because it's 2 in the morning. Taxis, like drunk people everywhere. We decided we need to get away from that area and have Trevor, her boyfriend, come pick us up. And so I call him, and she takes the phone from me, and she's like yelling at him. It's like, why did you let us get drunk? And like, come pick us up. And I take the phone politely back from her. And I'm like, hey, Trevor, we're on the corner of like this and this. Like, do you want us to stay here? Do you want us to like walk somewhere and you can get us there? And so he's like, stay there. Like, I'm in the area. I'll come pick you up. And it was close to their apartment anyway. And so she he picks us up, and we get in the car. And I'm like, Trevor, I can just like stay at your house tonight, and then I don't work till like 4 p.m. tomorrow, so I can just take the bus, or you guys can like take me, you know, after we get up, like back home. He's like, no, you probably want to sleep in your own bed, like, and you need to get like some food and like water in you, blah 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 blah. I was like, yeah, you're right. So he took me home. And I got out, and I'm like, hey, thanks, Trevor. And I'm like, Jaclyn, do you want to get up front? Because she wanted me to sit up front. She goes, no, I'm sitting in the back. I don't want to sit next to him. It's like, okay, Jaclyn, I'll talk to you later. And so I came home and passed out, went right to the couch, didn't even make it to my bedroom. Like, woke up like 4 hours later, um, puked again. That was the second puke. Had a cup of coffee, and then went right back to like bed, and I didn't get up until 2. So that was a crazy night. I checked my bank statement, and apparently I didn't even buy anything. There's nothing on there today. So I think she paid for everything. Her family is wealthy, and so when she's in a feisty mood, she just pulls out her dad's credit card and is like, Papa Sagan is going to buy it, and so he buys it. And sometimes I call him and thank him, but whatever. So that was my Friday night. It was a lot of fun, from what I remember. So yeah, I think that's exciting, I guess. I don't know. When I retell the story, it doesn't seem that exciting, but no, it was a lot of fun. We're just wild. We had way too many drinks. I don't know. She thinks we need to do that once a month, and I agree. So whatever. Anywho, I'm gonna drink a little bit more, and maybe I'll make another vlog in a little bit if I get a little drunker. That might be a funny vlog. I won't know what to talk about, but we'll figure it out. And I want my hair to dry and yet not look stupid. And I don't want to put product in it because I'm going to bed. And I don't want to put a hat on, and I don't want this pashmina on me anymore. I don't want to put my hood on. Fussy. Oh, I made some notes on what to talk about because of your video, and I just wanted to stop texting you so I'd have more to say in this video blog. Amount of time dating too quick is bad in my experience. That's what happened with me and Ahmad. We were like every single day, like date, and I think that immediately puts you into like friend zone if nothing happens like right away. Same thing happened to this guy named Joshua, who I was seeing when I first moved here last October, and we met, and we would go on like dates like 3 or 4 times a week. And so after the 3rd week, I was like, I think we're just gonna be friends. Like nothing's happened. Like, and then at that point, it's just like if neither of you have made a move, then it's like awkward. And so we just became friends, and then we didn't even like see each other much after that, which is kind of sad because we could have been friends, or maybe I was too quick to force him like out or into the friend zone, but whatever. Rich guys I always have to stay away from. Like the one who dated my mom when they were in high school. And then also there's this customer. I've probably done a vlog about him before, but his name is Jack. He's really into me and he has like a lot of money. But I don't care that you're 50 and have a lot of money. I don't. Like, yeah, you can take me to France because he goes to France like twice a year. It's like, I would love that, but I would feel like, and I would feel like I would have to do a lot. What do I want to say? Like, you know, sex with him, and not into him that way. You're really insecure in this last video, like I noticed. Just because there's a hot guy who wants to have sex with you doesn't mean you should feel bad about yourself or question yourself. You really shouldn't. Um, and then you said, that's my problem. And I wrote, yes, that is your problem. So don't worry about it. But I would be more unhappy with the rich situation than like the insecurity issue. Like if it were happening to me. Because definitely there are guys I've been with who I'm like, you're a lot cuter than me and you are a lot, like, you're fit. It's like, well, I'm not. I don't have a problem with that as much as like, oh, he's really, really, really rich, or has money, or has like a really nice car, or a really nice house, or anything like that. I mean, whatever. But yeah, that's it for right now. Um, I can't do like a 17-minute vlog because my train of thought like leaves. I don't remember what I'm talking about, and it's like I'm a cat because there's a candle up here that I lit, and I just keep looking at the candle. It's like I want to just play with it, but I'm upset that I'm out of vodka because now I'm having, excuse me, I'm having a Bud Light and I'm having a Limerita at the same time. I couldn't be bothered to put it over ice because I didn't make ice when I made the vodka, and sometimes I'm just too lazy and I can't not make ice. I hate filling ice cube trays. It's like my least favorite thing to do. Just simple. You hold it under the faucet for 4 seconds and it's filled. Whatever. Um, ciao.